Sure, I can squeeze in another appointment today. How about 10? Okay, great. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Julie, I looked for you in your office. Isn't it time for our appointment?
On the dot. Why don't you go ahead and make yourself comfortable? I'll be there in a minute. What is it?
Well, seeing you in action so busy like this, it makes me realize that I'm not your only patient.
I could have 100 patients. But you're very important to me.
Well, that's nice to hear.
Hey, Alan.
Hey.
Congratulations on your reinstatement.
Oh, thank you.
Although, I don't know, now that you're the chief of staff again, should I refer to you as Dr. Quartermain?
Only if you want to tick me off. Wasn't that Julie Devlin I saw you speaking with?
Yes, only now it's Julie Devlin Ramsey.
Yes, I heard they got married. So, in your opinion, is that marriage made in heaven or the other place?
So you don't approve?
No, Ramsey can do whatever he wants. But I'm not sure I approve of Mrs. Devlin Ramsey roaming around the halls of this hospital.
Well, Dr. Devlin Ramsey is still a patient of mine, and we do have sessions regularly.
Just keep her away from the scalpels, all right?
You know, why don't you give her the benefit of the doubt?
Because I'm not sure she deserves it.
She went through hell, and she survived. You know, she needs to be rejoined with the community to feel as though she can make a worthwhile contribution.
And you're going to help her. Well, I think you've got your work cut out for you.
I've got a few ideas that might change your mind. Well, I'm glad to see you're in such good spirits. I thought you'd be upset.
About what?
Well, didn't they collect Christina's bone marrow?
It was out of my control.
Why?
Well, what could I have said? I'm that little girl's mother and nobody touches her?
Couldn't your husband have stopped the procedure?
He wanted Christina to be a donor.
He did. You didn't. So why did he win?
Rachel, it wasn't a contest.
Yes, it was. And you gave in like you always do. You didn't mind the fact that the doctors were taking very long, very sharp needles and sticking them into your little girl's hip.
Of course I minded. I hated the thought of it. And it wasn't just the pain involved. They had to give Christina anesthesia, which is dangerous.
So to save Neil Canellis' life, people were willing to put your daughters at risk.
I'm afraid I have to agree with Chris. That is a pretty ugly way of looking at it.
You never once thought of that? I sure would have. I mean, why is Neil's life more important than Christina's?
Chris said that wasn't how it balanced out.
Forget about what Chris said. You always have someone to hide behind, Julie, every time I ask you how you feel about you. Oh, Chris said this, or Joe Scanlon said that. Maybe it's my neighbor's plumber who said something.
You were blowing this way out of proportion.
Okay. So you do have some opinions.
Of course I do.
Then why don't you express them? To Chris, to me, to anyone that tries to take over your life.
Beats me, Rachel. Why don't I?
Because you're afraid. You're afraid to get back the control that you lost a long time ago. And until you get over that fear, you may as well be back in Ferncliff locked up. So you recognize the pattern, don't you?
What pattern?
You have allowed yourself to be dominated by other people your entire life. Strong individuals like your father, Greg Cooper, Chris.
Even you?
Yes. I think that if I wanted to, you would allow that to happen. What I don't understand is why you need anybody to make choices for you.
I don't. I mean, sure, I envy people who can walk around freely, in charge of their lives.
Then take charge of yours.
That's what I am trying to do.
Well, then go and get it. Or are you not sure of what you want?
Of course I know what I want.
Then tell me, Julie.
What, so you can laugh in my face?
Maybe I will.
Do you have any clue at all what it's like to be me? In this town, in this moment, I can't even cross the street without people moving out of the way, whispering, staring.
And you'd like that to stop?
Oh, yeah. But I'd like a whole lot more than that. I want those people to know and respect how proud I am to be Chris Ramsey's wife. And how I want to be a doctor again so that I can do something I'm good at. I want those people to say about me, she has an amazing ability to heal. But most importantly, I want them to know that I can be a good mother because more than anything else in this world, I want Christina back.
It sounds like a beautiful dream. But how do you plan to make it a reality?
Well, you told me yourself I have to wait until things cool off.
Well, that doesn't mean crawling under a rock in the meantime.
That's not what I'm doing, Rachel.
Oh, isn't it? Well, it certainly is what the good folk of Port Charles would like you to do.
Well, I don't care what they want. It's time I take my life back, whether they like it or not.